Across the east of the country, from Kent to Scotland, the snow has caused chaos. 8 inches of snow have fallen, and drifting has closed many routes, with the town currently completely cut off.
It's not just ordinary drivers that have been hit by the recent heavy snowfall. It's also put the emergency services and other rescue services to the test. So how do they make sure they get to those in danger? Well, for the Red Cross, it's all about being able to reach the most vulnerable.
We work very closely with the emergency services, and with these vehicles we're often able to get to places that the statutory services can't reach. We use them literally week in, week out.
They were given to the charity by Land Rover in 2008, and the company have just announced a new emergency response partnership with the British Red Cross. The first part of the initiative involves the funding of 30 life-saving automated external defibrillators, which will be fitted to the vehicles. It's designed to significantly improve their ability to respond to major incidents in the UK and help save more lives when crisis strikes.
When we're leaving here, what I'm actually thinking about is the conditions that I'm going to be facing as a driver with the Land Rover as we're going along the road, as to has the roads been gritted, is it icy, how much snow's on the road, and also the other aspects about how are the other drivers on the road driving. You know, the person we've been tasked to go and look at, they're relying on us to get there as well.
We have a lot of contact with the Met Office, and prior to this period of severe weather we had a fair amount of warning.
Understandably, the latest severe weather conditions caught many people out. Kathleen Rooney cares for Callum, who has a brain injury after a motorcycle accident. They were rescued after being snowed in during similar conditions earlier this year.
I'd actually been there 3 days, and feeling trapped is not a nice feeling, not knowing when you'll be able to get out. So we were running low on provisions. It was imperative that we evacuated Callum to a nursing home. I actually went out to see if I'd be able to get out with my car, and the snow was compacted around it, caused the wheels to spin, and there was no way it was going to move out. It was a huge relief when I saw the Land Rover arrive. I'd been there for 3 days. It's very intensive work. I wanted to go home to see my family.
The hope is that we've seen the worst of the snowfall and that the rest of the winter will be a lot more straightforward. But whatever happens, the Red Cross say that they're ready.
I think in all circumstances where you respond to an emergency, there's a sense of achievement because you've made a difference. There is no doubt that as a result of this partnership with Land Rover and the introduction of these additional defibrillators, lives will be saved.